Hello, chat. Welcome on in. Fucking hell. I'm definitely not late. Anyways, I need to very quickly go grab the... I need to go grab my phone because I left it in my bed. Give me 1 minute, chat. I'm going to leave you with some music. We're not going to ask questions. I'm totally not late. I'm totally not behind. Nothing. What song are we fancying? I say we go with... Let's go with some jazz. Some smooth jazz. I don't actually know if jazz is smooth. I'm not a big jazz person, to be honest. Audio device, cable. There you go. Chat, enjoy the music. I'm going to be back in 1 moment. Hi chat, I'm back. I swear I'm intelligent. Turns out my phone was sitting on my desk. Fuck's sake. I am dumb as shit. Hello, Scope. Welcome on in. Literally went AFK just to find it on my desk. I swear I'm intelligent. Anyways, I usually would have gone straight into Skyblock, but I launched the game and we immediately got the Technoblade Never Dies thing, so... Sure, you know what? We'll just show that to begin with. But we're going to just farm a whole fuckload of fur today because I want... Is it fur or is it fig? I keep calling it fig, but I'm pretty sure it's fur. It's the other way around. I've put fur in the title, haven't I? Yep. And let me guess, I've also put fur in the thumbnail too. I'm gonna have put fur in the thumbnail, I am aware. This is very embarrassing. We're gonna very quickly open Photoshop and fix this. I swear I'm intelligent. Fuck's sake. Okay. Back to the jazz music. We're going back to the jazz music while I quickly fix this. Fuck's sake. How did I manage to fuck that up? I was literally looking at the log on like my other monitor at the same time. Right. Fig farming. There we go. That makes more sense. I'm glad I can do fixes like this on the fly. I'm glad I can fix things like this on the fly. I say as if I didn't just get told by... Fuck's sake. Fig tree... Okay, now it should be fixed. Can Save. I think we're sorted now. I think we're fixed. There we go. Fixed. Now we can just play the video game. For fuck's sake. Alright. Yeah, so I should say, between this stream and last stream, I did, like, record myself doing some fig chopping for, like, 30 minutes-ish. I also chopped some mangrove, but mangrove is very... Oh, yeah. The jazz music can stop. Mangrove is very, very fucking slow. So I gave up on that very quickly. But I did chop one mangrove tree, so I guess that's there now. What we're going to be doing today is not what that person's doing. We're going to go try and find a tree that they're not chopping at the moment. I'm going to guess a lot of people are going to be trying to do the fig tree grind at the moment. Ow. So I'm going to guess a lot of people are after this axe at the moment, which is going to make it kind of hard to get trees, because people are going to just kind of be dashing about going for every tree on the map. But you know what? It's fine. We will get enough. How many do I need? I need what? I've already forgotten the maths. I should add that I woke up like an hour ago. So my brain is not at all turned on yet. I need fig stone, which is 160 per. And I need how many fig stone? 4. So I need 480. Which is... what? Well, I don't need 480. I need... Wait. That's 100... Wait, 160. 320. 480. Okay, yes. 480. So I need 480 now. Which is 5 stacks. Right? If my math serves me right, should just be that. I think. My brain is not turned on at all. Holy fuck. It is 5 stacks, I think, if my math serves me right. Ooh. You know what? I'm just going to have a drink, and we're going to hope that my brain turns on within the beginning of this stream, because holy fuck. But yes, welcome in chat. Good day to you all. We're going to ignore the very, very, very stupid situation at the beginning of the stream, and then the one that I just had where I was struggling to do basic maths. I promise I'm usually smarter than that. I say usually because I don't seem to be at the moment. But yeah, we just need to fill in these 5, and then we'll have a full... big... I've already forgotten what it's called. What is it? Recipe book. Foraging. big stone splitter. Wait, that only has feet... Wait, hang on. That only has sweep 24. My axe at the moment has 35. Oh, wait, but it gets one more sweep for every 10,000 logs cut. So it would become better. Wait, so is it worth me doing the fig hue, or is that just not worth my time? You know what? We're going to find out. It has a lot less sweep right now, but as it breaks logs... That's going to take so long. That is not going to be worth the time. I'm just going to get the better axe. Get it out of the water. I am so confused as to whether this axe is even worth my time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm starting to think it might not even be worth the amount of time it's gonna take to get. But you know what? I've started getting it now. I started getting it, I'm gonna have to finish it. Even if that is very, very dumb. I forgot this is the big tree. Can I? I cannot. Thank you. Right, now I'm going to just sweep this up because I hate leaving half-cut trees. I know you technically can on Skyblock, and, like, it's seemingly normal for people to do it, but I hate doing it. So now we're going to just throw this axe up into the air and hope. To be fair, we're only after fig wood, so while it's annoying and this takes longer to chop the tree, this is technically okay still, because we do still get fig wood. I realize we should actually check Heart of the Forest, because how many whispers do I have? I don't actually know, because this tells you total whispers. I mean, we have enough to upgrade sweep, but I don't... Do I want to upgrade sweep at the moment? I think sweep's kind of high enough. I want to see how many whispers I have. So you know what? I'm going to just keep playing until I get to find out how many sweeps I do have. Not sweeps, whispers. 17,000. It's quite a lot. I was not expecting it to be anywhere near that much. I've got to assume this axe is worth my time, right? I mean, even if it's not, I guess I can just chuck it in the museum. Right? I have got to say right because I'm not actually sure if I can chuck this axe in the museum. I guess you can. Why would they make new items and make it so you can't put them in the museum? That would, you know, not really make sense. Oh, captured. It got me a berry. Is that really worth my time? All that for a creature I could have caught in 30 seconds. Over a day of waiting. You know what, at this point, I just give up trying to understand some of the new features. Hunting, one of those features I don't think I'm going to understand. Ow! Fuck off, you little shit. Can the tree finish soon? Oh, wow. I did not realize I was that behind. Okay, you know what? I have 20,000 whispers. I need to spend them. Right. Gifts. Your first 250... Okay, so this is just whisper speed. Like, this gives you more whispers for every upgrade you get. Let's get that to level 10 at least. Speed's at level 10. I don't really know if I want to increase my speed much more. I'll be honest with you. I'm going fast enough at the moment. I don't have any token of the forest. Would this do anything? This would just grant 0.5% more loot. What's this? Oh, this is for 400 whispers every time you do that. Okay, so... How far off am I from leveling? Oh. Okay. From tree gifts and during stalling content. I mean, I guess I just level this up then and get tree gifts to level up more. The more tree gifts I get, the more XP I get, the more loot I get. Basically. So how much I get? 20 Heart of the Forest experience per tree. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh. Oh, my inventory's filling. Do I have any space left anywhere? I don't. Okay. We might need to go to the bazaar and go sell some stuff. What are these sticks useful for? Scaffolding. The hunt axe, but I don't really want the hunt axe because I already have... I already have that. You can just buy that. Oh, but you can upgrade it with vine sap. Okay. I can make better scaffolding. What scaffolding do I have? I have medium at the moment. I could make large, but that just costs fig logs, so I don't really want that. I can make another level up on the axe. I can make the basic axe. And I can make another level up on the axe. Hello, Creeper. Welcome on in. So these sticks really aren't worth anything to me at the moment, is what I'm learning. Oh, they're worth literally nothing. Looks like someone is farming fig. Yep. Fig. Definitely not fur. Is this really... Yeah, you know, I don't really care. I was about to say, oh no, this is selling so cheap, but I really don't care. I just need to empty my inventory. In my ender chest, I should have, like, a box full of this shit. Mangrove logs, sure, those can come out. Tender wood. More tender wood. You know what? Vine sap can be sold as well. I don't really care that much about that. I don't want to sell fig. Mangrove, however, I do want to sell. What are the chances Mangrove has another axe that I would also want? Recipe book. Oh, no. Skills. Foraging. Wait, no, it's not skills, it's collections, isn't it? Collections. Foraging. Mangrove. A seagull. You know what? I kind of do want a seagull. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of do want a seagull. That does seem like a worthy investment. Okay, yeah, let me put away stuff that I don't really need. I don't need the pickaxe. The sword is useful. The campfire cultist badge isn't. The hunt trap isn't. Agatha's coupons I need to keep. I'll keep the harvesting books because I still have some stuff that needs harvesting. Oh, that's a talisman. I should put that in my accessory bag. I should put that in my accessory bag as well, actually. Applies the sweep booster when combined with foraging armor. Okay, so I probably want that. That's not really that important. That's an accessory, so that can just go straight into my accessory bag. That can be sold, that can be sold. That can be sold. I don't even know if these items are, like, worth anything anymore. Are these books still... They're not worth much. I'll still make a bit. Wait, hang on. What is first impression? Gain +1 sweep on melee log breaks, and your first melee log break gets +2. Is that... Like, this feels very min-maxy. That's not really that important. Lush lilac? Can't sell lush lilac. Tenderwood you can sell, though. What else is it I wanted to sell? Nothing. The rest of this was to go to the accessory bag. Accessory bag. Oh, that's a booster, sorry. The campfire cultist badge can go in there. The runeblade talisman. Sure. I guess we sell these stretching sticks just normally. Pfft, sure. I'll take 10,000 coins for doing nothing. That's Jacob's tickets. Those can come out because I don't really want them on in here. This is empty. I could have sworn I put some of this stuff in here, but I might have just put, like, random bits in there. Stealth? I mean, I could probably enable this and just... Actually, I don't have any armor that I'm using particularly for... I'm getting very confused. So the more I hunt, the more this gets strong, sure. Mangrove, more stretching sticks. More lush lilac. What else is... Oh, there's another accessory that can go in the accessory bag. Right, mangrove you can sell again. Enchanted mangrove, how much is that worth? 33,000, sure. I'll take free money. Trying to organize my inventory takes quite a while, so I'll take free money, you know? Okay, what's it? Oh, no, not that. Accessory bag. That's a cloak. That can go in there. Another runeblade talisman. I'm gonna guess those don't stack. Wow. Yeah, I'm just not gonna bother with that then. Okay. Understood. The sticks can be sold. There we go. I think I've now emptied my boxes of all the shit that I don't want in them. For now. Here you go. Here's some more tender wood. Yep, I'm aware it's selling for lower. There we go. There is a lot of stuff. We're going to warp to Galatea. Again. And I think it was over here. The village where you can connect things onto your axe. Yeah, here it is. Tree cap. Oh, but it costs coins. Wait, so what does this give me? This is foraging wisdom. I don't really care about foraging wisdom. Do I have anything else that's actually useful? Sweet. Foraging armor, equipment, or axe. This is... Is this not... Does this not count? Does it have to be this axe? It does. So what does this give me? Plus 10 sweep? Do I want that? I mean, I guess I do, but I guess I want that on the other axe. Not that one. Is there anything else I want to do? Not really. There's not much else I want to do. We're back to chopping trees. You know, I was gonna think that, like, oh, this will be a simple task. To be fair, it's going pretty quick. Seeing as I only need 5 stacks. The only issue is, like, some of these items are just useless to me. Like, I got another sweep booster. There. And I got more of these sticks. How many sticks can I take? Before we call it too many. Ow. Like, how many of these sticks? Before we say, okay, maybe that's too many. Maybe we get different rewards. The good news is I'm still getting the Heart of the Mountain experience. Oh, not Heart of the Mountain. Heart of the Forest. Which is quite nice. Oh, I got a berry as well. I keep grabbing berries. Fuck's sake. Okay. I am doing the Starling contest, which is good, I guess. What is this? Early bird. For the first 250... Ooh, that could be good, actually. Cutting the marked log grabs you plus 10. Okay, so I could go with that. Is there anything else? That's foraging wisdom. Foraging madness would be good, but that'd require me to go all the way through that again. Oh, and there's a person running around now. They just like run and chop a log and go. After leaving half a tree. Can't believe you'd leave half a tree. Give me. Thank you. I am very, very shocked at, like... Do I... Okay. I don't even know if I want to be going for these vampires or if they're just a waste of my time. And that is a problem, because surely I should know. I mean, like, right now they're a waste of my time, I guess, because I'm doing other stuff. So, like, no matter what I do, they would be a waste of my time. I'm still not sure how to run into the shulker things, by the way. Last stream I did mention that, and I'm still not sure how to do that. Have they just left half of the trees, like, half chopped? I mean, they are still on the server, so I'm gonna guess they're gonna go around and come back eventually. Oh, I'll have that, mate. I'll go for Dreadwings, but I'll leave the shit creatures. Come here. No. Just barely caught that before it killed itself. That would not have been an ideal situation. Stop regenerating. Stop regenerating. Stop regenerating. Okay, fine. Keep regenerating. Are all of the trees being left, like, half chopped and the trees are just having to, like, regrow quickly? Because they've all been left. Because I'm starting to think that's what happened. Gotta say, by the way, I'm still not fully certain what's going on with Agatha's contests either. Beyond the fact they give me Heart of the Forest XP. So you know what? I'm happy to just continue. Speaking of, I should have my 3 now. Why is there 3 people? Oh. I'm not going to help you because I feel guilty nicking that. And I would try to nick it if I were to help. I'll be honest. I am kind of a piece of shit. Hello, fish. Hello, Agatha. Oh, I apparently only did 1? Oh. I thought I did way more than that. Well, is there anything in your shop I can do? I can buy more mangrove fortune, but I don't really need that. I can buy more fig fortune, but I don't really need that either, to be honest. I'm getting fig fast enough. I got that talisman already. That reforged stone could be worth it for my new axe. I'm not a hunter, so the frog's kinda useless. So you know what? I guess I should have another one to claim now. Yeah, there we go. Ow. That is a very, very loud notification. Yep, Burning Hyperion, leaving trees half finished. Yay. Do I still get... Oh. So if you leave the trees half finished, you still get the full rewards if you go finish them. So I might just go finish people's, like, unfinished trees. I've got to wonder, is there any other way that I should be knowing about to level up Heart of the Forest, or is that it? Like the 2 quests and... Oh, I got another first impression book. Okay. I'll destroy another tree. I'm gonna guess it's just this. Wait, how much did the daily thing give me, actually? 200 normally. On top of the, like, 20 I get per tree. So it is worth going and claiming them. At least. At least it's not a waste of my time. I've got to wonder why these fan flares just follow you fucking everywhere when they can. Oh yeah, let's do this. Go on. So it needs to be green. I think it's 2. Maybe it's a 3. We gotta wait for it to catch back up. Must be 4. So it's high. High pitch. 4. There we go. Now everyone gets more fig and mangrove, which is something I want anyways. The more fig and mangrove I have, the more... Well, I guess the quicker I get my axe. The quicker I get my axe, the quicker I can stop playing the video game. Which sounds very sad to say, because I should not be playing a video game with the intention of just not playing it. But isn't that kind of the goal of Skyblock in the end? You know, just like, not to play it? Oh, tree's been destroyed. Over here. So now the problem is that there's not many trees in the area because people are chopping them. And everyone's chopping them at the moment. Which, I mean, fair, like, everyone wants loot from the trees. But at the same time... Okay. I give up. Not that tree. Okay. Maybe that tree. You know, this feels like farming again, just like even more annoyingly grindy. And I kind of love it. Kinda sad to say that I love the idea of just running around chopping trees. But I do. It's fun. I was shitting on this the other day, like, oh, it's such a little update, but at the same time, it's just something that you have to be, like, active enough to think about, but also you can turn your brain off enough that it doesn't matter. And that's the nice thing about chopping trees. This update is great. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the hunting side of things. I think it's a bit too grindy, or, well, not grindy, but a bit too monotonous for me. But the chopping of the trees I fucking love. The fact I can throw my axe is amazing. The only bad part is the mining changes. I haven't mined, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what the changes are. The only mining I've done is because I needed to level up for farming. Well, welcome in, Banana. Hope you're having a good day. I did not mean to throw that at you, Fanflare. You get less tokens. I have no idea what that means, so... I'm in the clear. You can't insta-mine gold or 13-tick topaz anymore. This feels all very min-maxy and stuff that I will never run into because I just don't take this game that seriously. I can understand if you are the kind of player who wants to do everything like hyper efficiently, that could be annoying, but like for me, that means nothing. Takes 10 years to... Okay, yeah. Now that's a valid complaint. Whoever at Hypixel is in charge of these servers needs to figure out how to make them not run like shit. I'll be honest, I would be happy if they took, like, 6 months and just said, hey, we need to work on server infrastructure and fix things to make the game run better. And I do hope they do at some point, because at the moment, especially if you're not, like, not in America, I am pretty sure the ping makes this game unbearable in some circumstances. The answer is EU servers. I don't think it's just EU servers, though. I think they need to make it so that the game doesn't struggle. Because, like, how do games like Skywars and that manage it? When they're PvP, so those would be the most beholden to player lag. Like, if players lag in something like that, it becomes a massive problem. How do games like that do it, but Skyblock can't? Well, the only answer is, there's a hell of a lot of things going on Skyblock at once. Sadly, the answer is probably very expensive, which doesn't really help. Oh. You on that tree, mate? Okay. Can I have the tree? Game? No, apparently not. That tree just don't want to be chopped. But I don't think just EU servers fixes everything, because even on some of the less populated servers, there is still lag. They have the money to invest in better servers? I am not sure, to be honest. I understand Skyblock obviously probably makes them bank, but at the same time, you have to imagine they have a hell of a lot of full-time staff developing this game. I would be very shocked if they are making enough money to dump like that. Like, I think Hytale is going to have hurt them quite a bit as well. Even with all the extra funding they got. Saying that was Hypixel's baby, yeah, that could be quite bad. I think I need to look for a different lobby. I think this lobby might be too populated. by tree choppers. But I mean, the other thing is, like, with Minecraft, like, there is a high likelihood they literally just can't improve the servers. Hightail dying? Oh no, they fired the staff. The employees are no longer in employment. The ones who were on Hightail are completely gone. I'm going to assume, like, maybe some of the, like, seniors will get their jobs in Hypixel back. Everyone else, no. A lot of people lost their jobs because of Hightail failing. I'm not really shocked Hightail failed either, though, to be honest. Like, digging into it, it looks like they were kind of dealt a really shit hand and they just had to work on it. Which made it very hard to actually do anything valuable. The only hope is that now they'll invest more in Hypixel again. And try and bring Hypixel back to, like, a higher standard. And hopefully they've learnt lessons from Hightail as a company. I'd kind of be shocked, because I feel like the lessons are... basically, don't hype things up before they're released, and, well, if you look at Skyblock, that's kind of Skyblock's entire thing. Or don't hype things up before they're ready, I guess would be the lesson I'd say. To show in some actual standard. The Minecraft situation is kind of shit at the moment. I don't know, I mean, like, I wouldn't say this server's in the dumps. It just needs to just have a bit of attention. They need to just make sure they're actually getting players engaged again. The only server... I mean, I don't know. I was going to say I'll check, but, like... I mean, Bed Wars surely is still popular. Sky Wars, if I had to guess, is also probably still popular. Don't get me wrong, they have some dead games on this server. They have things like Cops and Crims, which I'd be very shocked if ever reaches over 100 players. But that's just a matter of, like... Minecraft players are not interested in that anymore. Also, I'll be for real, I didn't even know Donut SMP was specifically on Hypixel. I thought it was like some... what do you call it thing? Some separate server entirely. Wait, how would Donut SMP compete with a multi-server thing? It's not? Oh, wait! You mean servers totally? Oh. I mean, Hypixel... yeah, that's kind of just how Minecraft works at the moment. And if you want an actual answer, the real answer to that problem is Bedrock. If they can get Hypixel on Bedrock, they can make bank. The issue is that is a very expensive thing. And it's whether that would pay off for them. Donut SMP has like 20,000 players. Yeah, see, I mean, like, this is where the issue comes in, is because, like, fundamentally, Minecraft is going to see lower player numbers, and I would be very shocked if Hypixel's dying or whatever. I would assume they're already prepared for lower player numbers, and that is why they are just ready with things that will keep their, like, income at a sustainable level. They are a business. Hypixel, like, 40k? Hypixel is not at 40k. I don't want to disconnect because I'm in a server that's actually quite nice. Like, Hypixel's usually around 60k whenever I've been logging in. I don't know if I'm just, like, logging in at peak time or something, but Hypixel's not usually low. But no, realistically, the answer to, like, getting more players on the game is Bedrock. Because I mean, to be honest, Bedrock is the more popular one. It is Minecraft Pocket Edition. Don't get me wrong, I don't see Hypixel running well on Bedrock, especially not Skyblock. But if Hypixel was on Bedrock, it would get a hell of a lot of players. Because, you know, it's Bedrock, it has... I mean, to be clear, I'm like assuming that it ends up as like a featured server, which... If it doesn't, I'd be very shocked. If they didn't get featured server status on Bedrock, there'd be something wrong. Like, I've got to add that, because, like, technically there are two different things, and, like, Hypixel could exist on Bedrock without ever being available to console players. Okay. Get me up. Like, I feel like that's the answer for a lot of growth for servers like that at the moment. Because, like, if you go to Bedrock, I don't actually know the numbers, but, like, whenever I was playing Bedrock, which, to be honest, was quite a while ago, it would be rare you would see the Hive under 100,000 players. And obviously, that's insane numbers. For a random Minecraft server that isn't really active, just, like, say, like, updates-wise, it was quite slow to update things and fix bugs. And that's not, to be clear, that's not to say anything bad on the Hive, because I do appreciate the Hive. I think they've done a lot for Bedrock. To be honest, convincing companies to actually invest. The player counts are way down even on Bedrock. Maybe it's just that Minecraft's going out of fashion again for a bit. Then. If everything's down, then it might just be Minecraft for a bit. That does happen. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to say, like, oh, this game will last forever. Like, every game has its time, and every game will have peaks and falls. Minecraft is not separate to that. If Minecraft's way down, then so be it, kind of thing. That does happen. Also, I think this is my first time getting epic in one of these quests. Which is actually very intriguing. I have 4 and a bit stacks. I'm almost done. I almost have the axe that I came here for. I wonder, can I don't know if this is like a piece of info I can just look up. Minecraft, Bedrock, server, numbers. Minecraft will never peak because it's going to forever be enshrined in, like, kids playing video games, and there will always be more kids born. So there will always be more... What do you call it? There'll always be more people playing this game. At the same time, the older audience is going to play other things as time goes on. Minecraft will continue to grow. It might just be that people are playing single player more. People are doing different things in it. People just get bored of playing the game and go play something else for a bit and then come back later. At the end of the day, people enjoy games to enjoy games. I can't say anything. I took a year. 5 with 18,000. Damn. And CubeCraft with 15. Fucking hell. CubeCraft's actually making a comeback on Hive? What? Then again, I can't say anything. I used to fucking love, Galaxite, is it? It has, like, one of the worst performances that any server has, but it was amazing if you were European because it would just play. And also, half the players were idiots, so you could just kill them and farm them. I used to love that server. 600? Damn. Can you even get into a game lobby at that point? Is there even a game to play at that point? Is Lifeboat still on a lifeline when it comes to player base, or did they kill that server yet? I've got to say, it's been a while. Lifeboat 7,000? How the fuck? How on earth is that pay-to-play server anywhere near 1,000 players? Never mind 7,000. Because that's one I do have bad will towards. Because I remember I used to, like, actually love prisons when I was younger, and I paid for a prisons pass, and then, like, a month later, it just said, yeah, no, you don't get that anymore. We're just not offering prisons anymore. They just stopped offering it entirely. What else was there? I'm trying to think what other servers... I mean, I know Mineplex is dead on Bedrock. Did they ever do a replacement for Mineplex, or did they leave Mineplex just completely... like it's just a blank spot after it shut down? What am I at? Ooh, we're almost there. Finally. I almost have the axe. Mineplex is gone for good. I thought the developer was... one of the devs bought it and is trying to bring it back. This was like a year ago, so... I don't know if that's still accurate, but I could have sworn someone was trying to bring it back. Maybe, but it's a lost effort already. Yeah, that's fair. I can't really say... I feel like if you were to try and relaunch a Minecraft server, you'd just want the physical hardware and then bring up... like, all the physical stuff you've learned and then just rebrand it instead of trying to bring back something that's already gone. Because, like, to most people, if they aren't paying attention, Mineplex is dead. Like, Mineplex doesn't exist anymore. Whereas, like... if someone brought it back under the same branding, I would probably just assume it's a scam, to be honest. I would immediately assume, like, oh, it's just someone trying to masquerade with the name. I don't know, I mean, like, I feel like there is, like, I think it was... this is a Java server. I remember Tubnet was a thing when I last was interested in Minecraft, and... that one went really well. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if there's space in the Minecraft server spot at the moment. I see so many that, like, appear and just disappear immediately. I just don't really think it's worth the time at the moment for most people. Because you have to somehow win over an audience that is already probably won over by another server. Like, if you make an RPG, you have to beat out Windcraft and Skyblock before you even start getting players. And, like, that's a hard ask. Same with PvP. If you make, like, a Bed Wars server, you need to beat out Hypixel, you need to beat out whoever else is still on Java. I'm not actually sure what servers still run on Java, to be honest, because I know a lot of them just left and went to Bedrock. I don't think there's a space at the moment for more servers. I feel like people who are trying are very brave. Minehut is also kind of big. I don't count Minehut because it's not really a server. It is like a bunch of people hosting their own, and that's like kind of cheap to count. Like that'd be like, you'd have to count Aternos and all the other alternatives. And also, they don't really track how many players. If we were talking server hosts, then maybe. But for actual servers, eh. Am I done now? Yeah, I'm done. Alright. Let's get to crafting. Yes. Collections, foraging. Oh, no, I don't want to go collections. I want to go recipe book. Foraging. We want to go to the figstone splitter. We want figstone. Wait, hang on. Am I an idiot? I am. Fuck's sake. Drop. Thank you. So the good news is I have 3 figstone now. Where's my other figstone? There it is. The bad news is I need 1 more. Fuck's sake. I am not good at maths. That's what I'm learning here. I'm just not good at maths. So I need what? 2.5 stacks more? Yeah. I am just not good at maths. Get a foraging sack? Nah. Didn't even know those existed, but nah. Too late now. It'll make your life easier. Buddy, if you knew me, you know that I don't like making my life easier. I do not do that to myself. I probably will after getting this, but... But now, we're on a hold. I want that axe. Can I even get a foraging sack yet? I don't actually know if I have the foraging sack recipe. I don't think I do. Oh, I do. I know why I never got it. Are you Iron Manning? Sort of. I'm not, like, officially Iron Manning, like, I'm not actually an Iron Man account, but I do sometimes just want to fuck around. Oh. I can now get big arm. Okay. I value my sanity more than I value fig armor. Oh, okay. You have that tree then, mate. I'll go for this one. I'm I'm not, like, officially Iron Manning. I don't really bother with that. But, like, for a while, I will probably try and do everything myself, just because I prefer the grind, you know? Not really. I just don't really plan on buying things, and I don't really have the money to buy things. Ooh, I have 40,000 whispers. It's time for more upgrades. I have 148 more trees to chop. To be fair, I am actually kind of shocked. I have gotten a decent amount of loot, like a decent amount of money from that first day playing this update, because you got a whole lot of money from people who did not want to farm the fig logs that first day. But then now the price have kind of dropped quite badly. So, you know what? I kind of tried to make money, but it didn't go well. First day, grinding gill. Oh. Yeah, I didn't even know those could be sold, I'll be honest with you. I have some of them sitting. And that's still 10 mil, to be fair. That's still money. I'd probably be better off farming and hoping I get another mossy blanket. Is it mossy blanket or some shit? I don't know. But at the same time, I'm not that bothered about money. I don't really need it at the moment. I'm chilling. I will just passively make money, and when I inevitably do need something, I hopefully will have enough to buy it. There's a small army of these vampires. Like, there are quite a few of them. I think the population might be out of control. But nah, to be honest, I've been pretty happy with my money. I mean, like, I'm not rich. I have, like, I think 5 mil in the bank. I'm not fully sure. But that's more than enough for most things I need at the moment. If I need more money, I'll just, like, I don't know. I haven't really decided what I'll do. I'll figure it out. Get canopy armor for extra sweep. It's fine. You can also hunt pandas for the extra 30 sweep. That just feels evil. You can hunt pandas to chop trees slightly faster. Do you hear yourself? Okay, I guess they're having that tree. I don't know why I run away from trees when someone else claims them. I just do. You hunt them by feeding them, that's it. Oh. I mean, I guess you don't murder them. That's a nicety. But nah, at the moment I'm enjoying just kind of chopping the trees. If I needed to do, what do you call it? If I needed to get, like, extra foraging or extra sweep immediately, I probably would go do other things. But for now, it's fun. I'm one of the worst people for this because I will just do anything in my power to be too lazy, but at the same time, I will not do anything that can make me lazier. Like, I could go get more sweep and be even lazier when it comes to chopping the trees. Or I could be too lazy to go get the extra sweep. I see these trees are, very sought after. Can I? Thank you. I was trying to just aim for one specific item and I just could not get it. I'll be honest, like, when it comes to this game, I will just do literally anything I feel like at the time, even if it's inefficient. I'm not super focused on, like, maximum efficiency. Much to the dismay of the people who do watch sometimes. I now can make an astral hunt trap. I'm starting to think I'm getting to the point where I'm going to have finished the, like, collections for all the foraging trees. You can easily get, like, 100 more sweep. It's fine. And, like, 200 extra fortune. It's fine. I'm chopping trees fast enough. All these fancy skyblock players and their extra sweep. Nope, not that page. This page can have some of these. Where is the Lorax to speak for the trees? We don't need the Lorax in this universe. I'd actually feel guilty if there was a creature that was actually related to the trees. That you had to sit there and, like, watch. I'd rather this universe be where you can just chop trees freely and then imagine they just appear again. I say as if I've gotten invested in any of the characters' stories. I really haven't been. Like, there's a lot of characters I should probably have gotten invested in the stories of. But I just haven't. What am I at? 1 stack. We're getting there. I will have this axe that is, like, actually slightly worse than my current axe. I don't blame you, the lore's been really neglected. See, I don't even talk about, like, lore. I just talk about, like, the characters, like, just talking to them. Like, when this update came out, I went and spoke to the librarian in, like, the, like, super nerdy shit, and, like, that was supposed to be something story-related, and I just immediately... My first response was... Like, I theorize that you're stupid or some shit. I just did not care. I think the issue is, the lore just doesn't really help when you have, like, so much grinding to do to get into certain areas of the game. By the time, like, you get to, like, the mining, for example, I've had enough of the lore because I've just, like, spent, like, 3 hours gathering, like, enchanted redstone and shit. So I just give up. That's it. I don't want to do lore. The last update I had any lore was the Rift. I mean, this update has something to try and, like, explain, like, precursors and shit like that. And all the, like, mysterious things on the island that are left by the previous inhabitants, but I just don't have the energy for it. Like, if you talk to all the characters, they'll tell you, like, stories about all of the different things, like, all the different, like, fish, for example, the witch. But I'm just not that interested in going and collecting all of the fish to be told, this is a fish that existed. Like, it really doesn't fill me with the idea of hope to go do all of that. And at the same time, obviously, like, as I said, like, half the time, people have already been doing things to get to the lore parts. Like, going through all of the tutorial again to come to this island. That, obviously, like, that's only, like, 10 minutes extra, but, like, that's still another 10 minutes where it's like, okay. I'm alright, cheers. It's nothing against the lore, like, whoever wrote the lore, whoever wrote the story, all that. It's just not the kind of game for it for me. Some people probably do get invested in the lore, they just don't really pay much attention to the community because they're focused on the lore. Just not for me. I've got to say, I am really enjoying just being able to chill and chop trees. It's weird because, like, the last time I was doing this would have been with farming. When I was just doing a whole fuckload of farming. So it's kind of nice to just have the same exact vibes, but instead of farming, I'm just chopping trees. The only issue is sometimes I get just way too invested in the chopping of the trees, and, like, my brain turns off, and I just turn on to autopilot. And I just start speaking. No thoughts, just speaking. Although when I was watching the VOD back, it was quite funny at times, so you know what? It's fine. It works. Oh, because there's a whole branch left. I was going to say 82%. I can do better than 82%. Surely. I've got to say, I'm still not even sure this axe is better than my current tree cap. Like, that is one pretty big problem. Not that way. I'm not dealing with them trees. People are just destroying them trees in seconds. I don't want to be involved in that. Those people, too fast for me. I'm okay, thanks. Lovely. Oh yeah, I actually have to wonder. There was a load of noise of, like, glass shattering sometimes when I've been breaking these trees. What the fuck is that noise? I'm genuinely lost. Come on, fig tree. Or I guess I should say, come on, server. Keep up. I'll just go here, I guess. How much wood? Ooh, we're almost there. We're like half a stack off. Not even. This actually reminds me, like, with the fact that I can get a load more sweep just really simply, this reminds me of when I was farming where I just refused. Oh. Mudworm shards. Wait, is that... I'm sorry, is that all you have to do to get mudworms? I thought they were like some complex creature, not something you just gathered in like 30 seconds. Fuck's sake. I thought it was going to be like, oh, they come out of the ground and then you have to work really hard to catch them. Not that they just appear in your inventory. Oh yeah, what do I have, hunting-wise? A verdant? Sure. Let's just eat all the creatures I have. I can't eat shell-wise yet. But I ate everything else. You know, I said eat. I probably am not eating these creatures, to be fair. I'm probably still going to call it eating, but I don't think it is eating literally. Or at least I hope not. I kind of hope that we aren't just, like, straight up eating turtle shells. You siphon them? I'm trying to think of what movie it is where that was a thing. There was a movie I watched ages ago, and, like, I do not remember anything about it beyond, like, someone, like, just siphoning a creature. They're just grabbing it and, like, eating it. Or, like, not literally, like, siphoning its soul type of thing. I know that's very descriptive. But then, like, if you're siphoning shards of the creature, are you not just eating that shard of the creature then, technically? A little bit of lag. Teeny tiny bit of lag. What is it making, like, the random level up noises as well? I'm confused. I keep thinking, oh, I've leveled up a skill or something, but then no skill appears. Oh, we're done. Recipe book, foraging, figstone splitter, figstone. We have the figstone splitter. I did it. That was it. Is this even like... This just straight up is worse. Isn't it? 24 sweep, 35 sweep. I feel like I've got to be missing something, because that axe should not be worse. Right? Unless there's like another level that I've just completely missed. And I'm going to have a load more work to do. Big Stone Splitter is better outside of the park. So the tree cap is still better. But everything else. Do I have a sweep? Probably. I have a lot of random boosters. Let's have a look. Tree cap. Yes, I do. So what you're saying is if I go here and give it a sweep booster. So now 34. It's still down one. It's still worse. It's still worse by one. Oh, but every... Okay. Yeah. So it's like the fucking farming hose. Okay. I see. I hope. So for every what? 10... So after 10,000 logs, it becomes equal to the axe I already have. And then it starts growing to be better. I'm not gonna lie, I think I've just played myself. You also get 35 more foraging fortune. Oh, yay. Foraging fortune for the axe that I now have that I don't really need to do much with beyond... I guess I can make the armor then, actually. Like this, the leaflet armor. Oh, no, not leaflet. This isn't leaflet armor I want. Where is it? Is it the fig... Yes, this. The figstone armor. This... I'll be honest with you, I think I've played myself. With the amount I play this game, this axe is just going to be worse for me. Can I at least, like, put efficiency on it and shit, and it'll be, like, the same as my current? Right? Because I have efficiency on that. Like, if I give it efficiency, it'll at least be equal to my current axe. No, let's go do that then. Let's just go put efficiency on it. Why not? Efficiency. 5. There we go. Now it is equal to my tree cap. Minus one sweep. One sweep difference. Big Stone Splitter is a big upgrade if you max out the perk. Yeah, but the issue is I'm not going to max out this perk anytime soon. I need to do what? 200,000 logs for that? Does it have to be Fig or can it be any log? Because if it can be any log, what stops me from just going like... Okay, maybe not with that tree. But like... Yeah? Does that count? Or does it have to be cut on Galtea? Fuck. I was hoping I found an exploit. I didn't. Yeah, just turn into compacted wood. And then I can drop you all. Okay. So... I'm guessing that's why people are all farming the fig still then? Because, obviously, they want this to be max. You know what? I know it's kinda useless to me. Figwood is just the easiest way to grind Heart of the Forest and grind Whispers. Yeah, that's fair as well, actually. I kind of forget about Heart of the Forest every couple of times that I touch it. Wait, so what does it mean by, like, the 20% more loot, then? Because, like, the tree gifts don't give much loot, do they? Is it just the tender wood? Or do you get more, like, experience and shit? Okay, we got rare bracket. I have 9.3 thousand whispers. That, you know, I'm starting to realize that I might just not be made for this. This just might not be my update. You know what? I like the new island. Good enough for me. The new island is pretty. I might not get the best gear out of this update, but the island's pretty. It doesn't matter. I literally had 2 oak logs sitting in my stash. I thought it was going to be more than 2 oak logs, I can't lie to you. When it said 2 items, I thought it meant like, oh, 2 stacks or something. No, it was just 2 oak logs. So yeah, so basically what I'm being told is that every... Like, the more I use this weapon, or more, sorry, this axe, the more it becomes worth its, like, time. But if I don't do much more Galatea stuff, or Galatea, I don't know how you're supposed to actually say it. I know there's an NPC who corrects you when you say Galatee. But the way they correct you isn't very descriptive. Is there anything that's actually worth me grabbing in here at the moment? I could grab the frog. I don't really need the frog, but I could grab it. The Moonglade Jewel. Sure, fuck it. I might as well put that on my axe. How do I put shit on my axe again? It's over here somewhere, isn't it? Maybe in here? Nope, not there. Dusk, is it you? No, that's runes. Is it... No, that's just an anvil. I forget how I do this because I didn't do it much. Oh, here it is. It's an anvil, it's just not the exact anvil I had. So I would get Foraging Fortune and... Foraging Fortune and Foraging Wisdom. Sure. I might as well make it as good of an axe as I can. Is there anything else I can get for this? That's for farming. This is a mining reforge. Yeah, none of this seems that useful to me. I think this is as good as it's going to get before I, like, apply the enchanted book, which I do actually think I have an enchanted book. Don't I? First impression. Sure, you know what? Let's just add that too. Might actually need some XP for that. Yeah, I do. Hello, librarian. There we go. Right, blacksmith. Axe. First impression. There we go. I now have first impression on my axe. Not sure whether that was worth it or not, but it's there now. So now it's just like just about equal to the tree cap. Let's upgrade my speed some more. Why not? I'm sure there's no excess to this speed. What speed am I at the moment? 385 again. I could probably just put the Fermento armor on and just be at max speed. What does this provide? Foraging Fortune. A very little amount of Foraging Fortune. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna call that good enough for me. I got the axe that I went to get. That was the goal. I'm happy to say that I've got the axe. Chat, thank you for coming and hanging out. It was a very, very good time. I do hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you all. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. Not really sure yet. We'll see. But thank you for hanging out, chat, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.